Let me yield now to Representative McClintock, who is representing the distinguished Iran Human Rights and Democracy Caucus.
Well, thank you, Ms. Jackson-Lee. Yeah. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the United States Capitol. Thank you for being here. The Iranian Women's Caucus and the Iranian Human Rights and Democracy Caucus were formed within the United States House of Representatives to pursue assistance and action in support of the people of Iran as they struggle to rid themselves of this parasitic, corrupt, incompetent, and oppressive rule of the mullahs. Today's hearing is to shine light on what this regime is doing to disrespect and to oppress the women of Iran. No society that terrorizes and mistreats its mothers, its grandmothers, its sisters and daughters can claim to be civilized. Yet this is precisely what this regime has been doing literally to half of its population. Today we see the women of Iran bravely standing up and speaking out against this regime. They have made it very clear through their sacrifice and courage that they've had enough and will take no more. Even now, innocent Iranian schoolgirls are being poisoned while in the classroom because of their activism in the nationwide protests, for removing their mandatory headscarves in school, or for expressing dissent against Iran's buffoonish supreme leader. The question we ask at this hearing is, what can we do here in the United States to stand with them and to materially assist them? We begin today by hearing from them directly. The House of Representatives has before it House Resolution 100, sponsored by 230 members of the House of Representatives. Through this resolution, a majority of the entire membership of the House, representing both political parties and a majority of the American people, express support for the Iranian people in their struggle for a democratic, secular, and non-nuclear Iran, and condemn the violations of human rights and the state-sponsored terrorism of the Iranian regime. This resolution serves as a strong statement that the people of the United States want Iran's corrupt regime held accountable for its crimes against the people of Iran and for their sponsorship of terrorism around the world. Even just recently, South Carolina and Arizona state legislatures passed a resolution that expressed support for HRES 100. This is further proof that the world stands with you and with your fight for freedom. The U.S. House of Representatives, state legislatures throughout America, and men and women of goodwill across all nations stand united with you and your movement. But we must do more. It is well past time for this administration to take into consideration Secretary Pompeo's recommendation and provide political and material support for Iranian opposition movements and their vision of a free, secular, and democratic Iran. Our national security, the peace and stability in the region, and above all, the Iranian people's right to freedom and democracy demand that the U.S. Congress stand behind the opposition and that the administration speak out and act in their support. This time, in this hour, let the United States take its stand with the people of Iran, and by so doing, fulfill those proud words on our Liberty Bell to proclaim liberty throughout all the land and unto all the inhabitants thereof. And I yield back.